EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Three games decided, three more to come this wild card weekend. And off we go on this fine Sunday. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He's inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle's made at the 36.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and Tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
This is caught at the 2. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll work forward for a couple. The all-pro Micah Parsons there for the stop.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Washington.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's 2nd and 9. Man in motion, heading left. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. So after 1. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Throwing is Daniels. Now he will get into into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Commanders come up with it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense is... And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Pistol give to Stevenson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Putting the tight end in motion. On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch. Because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
Fourth down, Jackson. He's got a receiver. It's Claypool. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
They'll run out of the gun. And it's Stevenson. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll send a tight end in motion. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Third down, 3 to go. Throwing now, Daniels. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Edmonds. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
The motion man is Nakua. We'll go right back to Stevenson.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Well, here's the chance to cap off and he will drive his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson, touchdown Cowboys.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Off-balance throw. It's complete. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Here's Daniels. Look wide. Get this one complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's second and 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. Not much happening there, just a short game. In the pistol, Jackson ready. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Third down and 9. Now Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now Daniels. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Commanders. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Duvernay on the return. Whoa. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Back to throw, Jackson. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Throwing Jackson. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Jackson looking to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Stevenson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
The motion man is Nakua. On 1st down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's a give to Stevenson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
2nd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Jackson from the gun on third down. And he's got another one. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. Now Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle, 18 Rabbit, 18 Rabbit. Let's go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Bronco. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
18 Pioneer. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. That's caught. Downfield, McLaurin brings it in. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Hurt. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Ready. 70 range, 70 range. Street. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Daniels gonna throw again. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
19 Tiger, Buffalo 18. Take go.
3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
70 Lion.
To the air again is Daniels. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Washington. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Important spot here for the Commanders as they will go for 2.
Here we go.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. On the carry, it's Stevenson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Jackson going to keep it himself. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Give up the middle to Stevenson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. So, it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.